we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun.
Oh, how I wish for the Christmases of old, where the snow would fall and the air was crisp and cold, where we heard of angels up on high while building Frosty the Snowman until
Hi and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Rebecca. I'm a 23-year-old stay-at-home mom of a 10-month-old baby girl named Paulina. On my channel I do videos about my journey as a young mom, as well as everything homemaking. So if you're interested in these kind of videos, please hit the subscribe button and put your notifications on so that you don't miss out. Today's video will be a Christmas bake and clean with me. I try to do some super relaxing music, and I'm just going to show you 3 cookie recipes that are super yummy. If you're here for any kind of healthy recipes, I have to disappoint you. Today's recipes are not healthy at all. There are sugar and butter and yeah, all those things that are typically in the unhealthy Christmas recipes. But yeah, if you would be interested in some healthier recipes without that much sugar and butter and stuff like that, please let me know in the comments below. Then I will try to do those kind of recipes, because I'm still thinking about any kind of cookie types that I could bake for Paulina, so that she can join the Christmas fun. The first recipe is a super duper easy recipe. It's a chocolate cookie with brown sugar, and you basically only need flour, baking cacao, brown sugar and butter. And you just start by whisking together the dry ingredients and then just knead in the softened butter. I'm going to write all of the ingredients down in the description box so you can have the exact measurements. And when you're done with your kneading, you just part this dough into 2 pieces and roll the pieces into 2-inch worth bars, and then you just pop them in the fridge for like an hour and let them sit in there. And after that you just cut them in 1/2-inch pieces and put them on a baking sheet on some parchment paper, and then you want to bake them for around 9 minutes. And when they're completely cooled, you can decorate them with some melted chocolate, but you will see me doing this on the next day.
a sunny day, but it's cold outside. It tingles in my heart. Breathing air that clears my mind. I'm off for a good start. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid.
The next recipe is also a super easy recipe. It's a sugar cookie or butter cookie recipe. I don't know, in Germany it's called butter cookie, but all the US recipes I saw, it was sugar cookie. So please let me know in the comments below what the right word is. Yeah, but you basically need butter, flour, sugar, vanilla extract or vanilla sugar, and an egg. And then you just knead all of those ingredients together until a dough forms.
Making small talk with people that pass me by. I share a laugh, it gives me joy that everyone's having a good time. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around It's the time of year, winter wonderland.
When dough is kneaded together, you want to form a bowl and put it in the fridge as well and let it in there for like 30 minutes. And while this dough was sitting in the fridge, I just started to clean up my kitchen because it was a mess. So please enjoy some cleaning motivation.
It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. Oh, my winter wonderland. Oh, my winter wonderland. It's white outside, and the night is cold. Everyone's lighting candles in their homes. Yes, it's Christmas. It's a magic time. You can feel it in the air, that every child got their hearts filled up with joy. Yes, it's Christmas all around. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing Merry Christmas to you. This time of year is a time to cheer. Let our loved ones, our family and friends have a Christmas with so much love, and with joy and laughter. Let us make memories that stay forever. It's Christmas today. All snow is falling down, all the colored lights lighting up this town. And as I walk outside, hear the Christmas choir sing Merry Christmas to you.
After my dough was chilled and my kitchen was cleaned up and Paulina was down for a second nap, I had time to go on with my dough, with my cookies, and so I just want to put some flour on the surface where you just knead the dough and then just roll it out. You want it to be pretty thin because the cookies only bake for a few minutes, and then you just cut out whatever shape you want. I had little trees, little gingerbread men, hearts and stars and all those kind of things. And yeah, I think that's the fun part. You want to put the cookies on some parchment paper on a baking sheet and just bake them for 7 to 9 minutes. I'm already so excited and looking forward to next year when Paulina can join this baking and can do everything together with me. I think it will be so cute and so much fun.
Outshine all like a fresh cut tree. I fall
For some of the cookies I used an egg wash, so I basically whisk together an egg and just put it on the cookies. And then the rest of the cookies I just left plain and decorated them after they were cooled down.
And you almost choked on your mulled wine when I asked you to be mine. Then slowly you understand. On this Christmas night, I hear an angel.
Oh, and in this clip I wanted to show you my favorite cookie cutters this year. I just recently got them. Those mini trees and mini gingerbread men are so adorable. I absolutely love them. And those ice skates, I think they're looking so cute. So these are my favorite cookie cutters. After I was done, I just went on with some cleaning.
You nod your head and say yes, relieving me of all my stress. Tonight our new life begins. On this Christmas.
Before Paulina went down for her nap, she had her lunch, so I had to clean up her high chair, and our table was a mess as always. I don't know, it just gets so cluttered. So I cleaned that up as well.
This Christmas is mine and yours. They are singing 'cause love endures. This Christmas is mine. This Christmas is mine and yours.
In this clip, it was already late afternoon. My cookies were cooled completely, and I've just put some glaze on them. I just made it out of confectioner's sugar and some lemon juice. You want to be pretty careful with the amount of lemon juice because you only need a splash. And it always happens to me that I do more and more and more and I have a huge amount of glaze. And then I just sprinkled some chocolate sprinkles on top of them. You can do everything. You could even use some food color to color the glaze or some other sprinkles. Just do whatever you want to. The next recipe is a little bit more work. It's a nut triangle, actually mini nut triangles. They're super yummy, but yeah, like I said, it's a little bit more work. You start by kneading together flour, sugar, an egg, vanilla sugar, and some baking powder.
Christmas time. It's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas sun. We forgot what you came for, and in the coffee shop just next door, we talked for hours on end, and somehow we knew that we'd found something true, and that everything would change from now on.
When your dough is kneaded, you just start by the next layer, which will be a marzipan or almond paste hazelnut layer. So for this one, you just put your almond paste with your grated and chopped hazelnuts and some cinnamon in a bowl and knead it together. It stays pretty crumbly, so it won't form a dough. Also, don't wonder about that.
From this Christmas on, from this Christmas on.
Next, you wanna mix together some sour cream, sugar and vanilla sugar in a pot and heat it on medium heat until it just starts bubbling and cooking.
This Christmas on.
When it has cooked for a second, you want to pour it over your almond paste hazelnut mixture and mix it all together.
Very Merry Christmas we'll have this year. Very Merry Christmas.
I set my hazelnut almond paste mixture to the side while I was rolling out my dough on a parchment paper. I would recommend rolling the dough before you're starting with your almond paste layer, because it already got cooled down a little bit and it was a little bit harder to work with it than if it would have been fresh. So yeah, you basically want to roll your dough on some parchment paper, put it on a baking sheet, and just punch in with a fork to get some little holes. You will see that in a second.
A very Merry Christmas to you. Sing along to the song, make a wish, grab a kiss.
And then you want to pour out your hazelnut layer on top of your dough and just smooth it all out. And then you just put it in your preheated oven and let it bake for 25 minutes.
See the light, a very Merry Christmas. Oh, we'll have this year. Very Merry Christmas, a joyful cheer. A very Merry Christmas. Oh, let me hear. Yes, very Merry Christmas without old tears. Every night, every day is a happy holiday. A very Merry Christmas to you. Oh, very Merry Christmas. Oh, we'll have this year. Very Merry Christmas. I keep showing every light.
This clip was on the next day after it cooled down for hours and hours, and actually overnight. I wouldn't recommend letting it out overnight because it dried out a little bit, but I just had no time, so I did it on the next morning. And then you just want to cut it in triangles and then just dip the triangles in some melted chocolate.
Wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you,
You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belt. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne.
And because I was already working with my melted chocolate, I just went ahead and garnished my chocolate cookies as well. I just sprinkled melted chocolate on top and they look pretty. That pretty much wraps up today's video. I had so much fun baking all of those Christmas cookies, and we're going to have them for the first advent today with our families and enjoy them. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And please let me know in the comments below if you're going to try out of those recipes or if you have tried out one of those recipes. I wish you a wonderful Sunday and a fun first advent if you're celebrating it. And I would love to see you in the next video. Bye.
Be forgot.